You know what's amazing? The Creator, the Most High, the one who created the earth, the one who created you, the one who created me, it would seem like he would be the first choice of the source that we go to, right? The one who we bend our ear to, the one who we're willing to bend our knee to. You would think that would be the one that you can trust the most. The one that you would think that has all the understanding and knows what's going on. But for some reason, the Most High is not even the last choice. It's like it doesn't matter how much pressure, how much turmoil, how much things go on around us in the world, the things that we suffer through. There's some part of us, there's something in us, some of us that will not bend the knee, that will still look to every other source for understanding, look to every other source for support, look to every other source except for the Most High Yah, the Most High, the Creator. And like if that part lives inside of you, it's like that should be something that we would hate. We should look at that to say, like, wow, how is it that there's something that's so obstinate, that's so stubborn, that's so stiff? I don't know if you ever seen a child, you may have been that child, but if you've seen a child that their parent is, the parent is trying to spank them or whatever, or you may be the parent, you may have been this child, and you got some children, they know that it's coming and they already crying, they already just thinking about it, they crying. You got the ones that once you get to them, they start to tear up. But then you got that one child that done fixed it in their mind, I don't care how hard, how long you beat me, I am not gonna cry. I ain't gonna cry. And you see them and you just, didn't I tell you? And their face just, they ain't budging. They ain't moving. No matter what you do, you ain't getting a tear out of them. You ain't getting nothing out of them. And they done fixed it in their mind that you're not going to get the satisfaction of, having me cry and respond to this punishment that you're giving me. And that's how we are. That's why the Most High in the scriptures calls us stiff-necked, because we won't bend. We will not bend our neck. We will not turn. A stiff neck is fixed in a direction, and no matter what's going on to the left, to the right, I'm not going to turn. I'm not turning. I'm not bending. And something that's not bendable has to be broken. So when you don't bend, now the pressure is not going to stop coming, and then you're going to break under that pressure. Just like how the system right now it wouldn't bend to righteousness, so now it's going to break completely. And and I don't mean break from being whole or working, but break from, meaning it's going to crumble. It's going to crumble to pieces, and a lot of us are going to crumble along with it, because we still refuse to break, to allow to turn our face to the sun, to turn our face to the light, to turn our face to the Most High, and to see and allow that light to penetrate, that truth to penetrate, so that we can be changed by it, so that we could bend into the direction of it. But we won't turn, we won't look. Black people asking, why is this happening? I can't understand it. And what's the solution? And looking to the left and looking to the right. But then when you come at them with the solution, we come at you with the answer. We come at you let's turn to our book. Let's turn to see what the Most High says about this. And your ears is covered. Eyes, you refuse to look. You refuse to hear. Refuse. You should hate that part of you. You should hate that part of you that causes you to turn from the one who you came out of. That causes you to turn. All the creation obeys the Most High, except for man. You should hate that part of you that causes you to resist the Creator, who's trying to plant you into a place of safety within inside himself. Stop listening. Stop listening. Stop listening. It's a hardness that is built up over your ears, over your eyes, over your heart. Allow the Most High to melt that away, to penetrate it. And the way that is done is you have to begin to listen. Hear. We're the same way with each other. We don't listen. The second someone tries to tell you something that you don't want to hear, you close your ears and you gone because you can't handle it emotionally. You got to flee. You got to start cussing. You got to start whatever to resist hearing. Desire for that part of you to be healed. Desire for that part of you to be built up so that you can handle the truth and hear the very truth that will set you free, that will bring you to a place of understanding. The Most High said he'll give you a peace that surpasses all understanding, but then he also says that with all that getting, to get understanding, seek wisdom, and then with everything in you, seek understanding. Because when you understand something, that in itself gives you peace. When you gain understanding, then you're not driven by fear. If you're in your house and something, you hear a big sound outside, and your mind starts going like, what was that? Or something upstairs, or you hear a big boom and it's like, wow, what was that? And the fear of that unknown captures you, and you're wondering what's going on, and this unknown, and what should I do? But the second you find out what it is and you understand, oh, it was a something fell off the shelf, or it was some fireworks outside, then that puts you at ease. So then the next time something similar to that happens, your mind is like, oh, it's probably just this, and you're not in a state of panic and fear. So because you've gained understanding. So some people right now, when they look at what's going on in the world, they're in a state of panic and fear and anxiety. And others, because they've sought the Most High on what's going on, and they've sought the word on what's going on, this is just this happening again. Oh, okay, this is what's going on again. Seek understanding so that you can come to a place of peace, and so that you can be found, so that you can put yourself in a safe place within the things that are going on. It's time. It's time out. It's time to stop going through the same cycle of insanity, the same cycle of resistance. Some of you know the Most High. You know the Most High. You've had an encounter and experience with the Most High in your life, and somewhere you turn. It's time to turn back. It's time to turn back. It's time for each one of us to turn back. While there's time to turn back. Some have never known, have never turned their ear. It's time to incline your ear to hear. Seek the Most High. It's time to seek the Most High. It's time to incline your ear to hear. Resist that part of you that keeps resisting the only hope and source that you have. Spend time in reflection. In seeking, seek out the truth. Humble yourself. Seek out those who can give guidance. Seek out the Most High. Seek out your scriptures. Seek out understanding. Humble yourself. Repent. Turn back to the path. And however long it takes to get back to that narrow place, to that narrow path, back to that place. It was a fork where you turned off. Whatever it takes to get back to that path, start the journey now, while there's still time and while there's still leeway. And may the Most High bless you in that journey. May the Most High instruct you. May he guide you. May he break the stubbornness and resistance and the stiff neck and tenderize your heart to humble you and to bring you to a safe place, to know him as a refuge. May the Most High be with you. May he fill you with his spirit that will lead you and guide you into all truth. May the Spirit be your comforter. Shalom, shalom. All praises to the Most High Yah.